everybody. It is Monday. It's July 21st, 2025. I got a little Doritos mystery for you. So, I picked these up in Canada, which I was visiting over the weekend. These are, I've never seen these before. These are sweet chili heat Doritos. I was like, oh, it's a new flavor of Doritos, and potentially a spicy one. And then I was looking at the bag and I'm like, wait, is this just the Canadian equivalent of these, of the spicy sweet chili? I don't know. I mean, the name suggests that perhaps they're identical, right? Sweet chili heat, spicy sweet chili. Doesn't imply that there's that big of a difference. It's just simply, this may be the version of this that's sold in Canada. Now, probably I could easily solve this mystery by just looking it up on Google. But you know what? It's more fun to try them side by side and then see if they're identical in flavor. Alright? You know, it's a mystery that doesn't need to be solved through making a YouTube video, but I want to do it that way because it's more fun. Hope that makes sense. Alright, so let's try the spicy sweet chili first. Okay. I always like that first, like to get that first whiff of the Doritos aroma when I first open it. More corny than I remember. God. What a fantastic chip flavor. I haven't gotten spicy sweet chili from Doritos for quite a long time. And I don't know why. These have got to be in the top 5 Doritos flavors. Alright. Saltier than I remember too. But perfect balance of sweetness and spiciness. Perfect amount of salt. Actually, maybe a little bit too much, but you know what? It's Doritos. I'll forgive them for that. Alright, here we go. Let's try this. Now, I did look at the ingredients lists. They were both extraordinarily long on both bags, but there did seem to be mostly parallels. I just think that perhaps the ingredients list was written a little bit differently for, if they are the exact same. You know, whatever, Canadian manufacturer decided to present these with a different name and a different color bag. They also wrote the ingredients list differently, but it did look like it was mostly the same stuff in it. So, that proved nothing. Here we go. If they had just been, if I had looked at the ingredients list and they were just exactly the same, I probably wouldn't have bothered making this video. Or I would have made the video and I just wouldn't have said anything. Because I still want to do this. Alright, here we go. Look. There is a subtle, now it tastes very, very similar. I mean, that's pretty much the same thing, but look. There's something a little bit different going on here. These chips, there's some kind of whitish powder on that. I don't know if you can see it here. There's something on this chip that isn't on this one. So this is one of the spicy sweet chili, American chips with the purple bag. This is one of the black bag, what was it called? Sweet chili spice? Or sweet chili heat. This has some kind of, here, maybe you can see it in that light. There's some kind of whitish powder on there that's not on this. It's a very, very subtle difference, but it's a difference. It's a difference. But yeah, whatever difference that white powder is supposed to add, it's not adding a significant difference. They just taste like the same chip. So, I guess one mystery is solved. Are they pretty much the same chip, just with different names? Yes. But now there's a new mystery, which is, what the hell is that white powder that's on the Canadian chip? I don't know. It's interesting, though. Well, now I've got 2 bags of spicy sweet chili, or if you prefer to call them sweet chili heat chips. I get to spend the rest of my afternoon intermittently enjoying these 2. But yes, they're the same chip. Practically identical.